Hello everyone. So for this video, someone left me in the comment section I should do a side view of the cuticle application for you guys. So in this video, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show you the whole process first before we do anything. So before you ever polish your nails, before you put gel polish, acrylic or hard gel, any process you do on your nails, you want to always prep them first. It actually lets your polish last longer. So first of all, I'm showing you we want to push back all the cuticles. Then with this other side of this, the cuticle pusher is a scraper. You want to scrape away any dead skin. If you have a cuticle bit, you can remove it with your cuticle bit, and then you just put it in your drill and you just remove it that way. But get rid of all that dead skin, or if you have a cuticle stone. Next step, you're going to get your file and you're going to basically remove all the shine on all the nails. So the way I'm doing it here, I get really close. I get in the corners, like you see how I'm doing here. You want to make sure you get every part of that nail. You want to remove all the shine and get rid of all that dead skin growing on the nail plate. Next step, you want to clean all the nails with alcohol or a gel cleanser, whatever you use to clean the nails. You want to clean all the nails really well, so we get rid of all the dust and debris, and we have a great set of nails with no dust or anything on it, no dirt, a great pretty much flawless foundation on the nails, and it's all clean, and we can get ready now to do our next step. And that on this set, I'm going to actually do acrylic nails, and I'm going to do almond shape, and I'm going to show you how to do this cuticle application. So all the nails are clean now. You see, I just scraped them all, I cleaned them all away with the wipe. And I'm going to show you here when I'm putting on the forms. So I show you right here, I got a gap. You see with my nail, I'm showing you with this cuticle pusher, there's a gap. You don't want to put your form like that. It's going to give you a crooked nail, and it's not going to give you the strength of the nail that you need. So I'll show you how I fix that. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you on the middle nail where I put the form. We're going to start our cuticle application. So I'm starting off with Crystal Nails Nail Prep. Then Young Nails Protein Bond, 2 coats of Protein Bond on each nail. So now I'm just going to show you with this nail how we're going to do our cuticle application. So first I get my brush and I get it all in the monomer like I'm doing here. And you guys know, I feel it's always easy to watch and learn than to explain it. And I'm not really good at explaining things. I like to do hands-on. So just watch what I'm doing. I'm getting all the air bubbles out of my brush and my monomer. So you see how I'm doing that here with my brush? That's what you want to do so you don't have any air bubbles in your monomer, or your when you go pick up your bead of your powder, you don't want to have that powder to have bubbles in it. So I'm wiping my brush on the napkin, and for this set I'm only going to do 2 nails, but I'm using the Young Nails Cover Pink. So you see I put my brush in, and I just basically I hit the tap of the top. I tap it. I like drag it on the glass dapping dish. I just like tap it. I really want my brush loaded with the monomer. Then I pick up my acrylic, and look what I'm doing with my brush. Watch really carefully. So as I picked up that big bead, I'm holding my finger down. That's what I usually do. But right now I'm in a situation where I'm trying to show you guys and film it, so my finger's not all the way down. It's really hard, but that's what I usually do. You want to hold the finger down, pick up a big bead. And so watch what I'm doing. I go real close to the cuticle, pushing it towards the cuticle with my brush, but I'm like pushing it in. And then after I start pushing the acrylic, I'm using a lot of the body of my brush to move the acrylic around, like you see I'm doing here. So I needed to add a little bit more on the side, and that's what I did. I actually get 2 tips, and I show you guys a better, I think it's a better version, and you can see exactly what I'm doing. But here, so here's my second bead, and now I'm just gonna remember, I don't want it really wet. So I pick it up, and you see it's able, the way it is right now, I'm able to mold it and move it to any shape I want without it running all down the form. This takes a lot of practice. You have to learn the product you're using and how to use it. When you know what product you're using and how to use it, you know how wet to pick it up. And so I want a bigger bead this time. So you know how much monomer you need, you know how to pick it up, and you know how to make it to that point where you can just mold it. If it's running down the form, usually it ends up giving you marbled colors. When it's all wet and liquidy, it'll marble your color. And it's just really hard to work with. So you really want it when you're able to mold it. So I'm showing you here, see my brush, I'm just showing you the cuticle area should always be down. That should be really, really low. Then you get higher towards the middle of the nail. So here we are, here's our almond nail. Next, I'm showing you how I'm pinching this nail. When you pinch, you want to do it on the sides of the nail. So see where my cuticle pusher is? We're focused on the sides where the nail, like, let me show you. Right here, see the sides? That's where we're focused. We're not focused on the free edge. We're focused between where the natural nail would probably like meet the tip. I guess that's the only way I can figure out how to say it. All right, so let's fix this form up for my other nail. So I'm cutting it just like here. See how we have it? Now when I put this form on, there's gonna be no gaps. We have a perfectly fitted form. So watch how I do that, and then look how I show you on the side, no gaps. That's how you want your forms. You never want your forms all flimsy with gaps like that. You're not gonna get the structured nail that you need. So, okay, here we are. And now I'm getting ready to show you another nail. And actually this nail, I think I was out of frame a little bit, and you don't really see me doing much. But I grab my bead and I'm pushing, see me pushing the acrylic towards the cuticle, but holding my brush at an angle so it flattens. See how I'm doing that? And then I start using the body of my brush, and I'm pulling the rest of the product down. Therefore, it's already going to basically make my shape for me really quick and really easy. Wait till I show you how we do it on the tips. I think you can see it much better, and I hope this video really helps you guys out to learn how to do this cuticle application. And guys, remember, this cuticle application, it's very hard to master. A lot of people will start doing nails, and that's the worst thing. That's everyone's problem. To have that acrylic flush to the natural nail, it's very hard. But with practice, it can be mastered really quick. If you guys just practice and make it a point that you want to do these nails really well and you want to have the best cuticle application, practice. Practice and watch how I'm doing it, and you guys give it some practice and you too will master it. Very, very easy to do once you know what you're trying to accomplish. You want that acrylic really flush, so you basically don't even want a line between the natural nail and that acrylic that you're putting by the cuticle. You want it to be like real soft there, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I'm better teaching when you're with me, so I'm trying to show you guys, but look at here on a tip if you see what I'm trying to do. So I'm holding my brush at an angle, and then I start pushing the product down by the cuticle, making it flush. And see how with the body of my brush, I pull the rest, and I have where the middle nail is high. So here's my nail. See how I'm showing you here? The cuticle's real thin in there. And here's another bead I'm picking up. Watch my brush, and I'm just pushing down the acrylic down by the cuticle area. See that? And see how I'm holding my brush, and we're getting a really flush application like this. And then with the body of my brush, I just pull the rest of the acrylic down. So if we were going to do a nail bed, look it, we got a perfect nail bed already made for us. Very easy. So I'm showing you the side view. So here's another one. Watch how I'm doing it. I put my ball right there. I grab my brush, and you see what my brush is doing? I'm already working the cuticle. I'm working it. Very easy. If you understand the concept of what to do, you'll soon know this is what we all mean. So now that's why I wanted to show you a real close video. So now everyone knows what the cuticle application is, and I know all of you will soon master it. So I'm going to actually show you again on my finger. So watch this. I'll take it off too, but so here it is. I'm placing the bead of acrylic right there. Watch my brush. Immediately I go down. My brush is behind the acrylic, but at the same time it's on top of it, pushing it forward. And then I start pulling the rest. Look it, we have it. Perfect. Okay, here's our almond nail on my other finger. We're finished. You guys, I hope this video helps you guys, but remember, you always have to practice. Love you guys.